Hey everyone! So you feel stuck. You know the person you are isn't the person you could be. Today we're not just talking about motivation. We're breaking down the exact process of identity-based change using real case studies. This is a step-by-step guide to killing the old you. Step 1. Conduct an audit and hold a funeral. This first step is the most critical because you cannot change what you do not acknowledge. Meaningful transformation isn't born from vague wishes. It's built on a foundation of absolute clarity. Without this, any attempt at change is like trying to navigate a dense fog without a compass. First, the audit. Like Marcus, you need undeniable clarity on your starting point. Take a physical notepad. The act of writing is important. And draw a line down the middle. On the left, document your current reality. List the specific traits, habits, and identities holding you back. Don't be vague. Write mindlessly scrolling Instagram for 90 minutes, hitting the snooze button 3 times, or agreeing to things I don't want to do. Be brutally honest. This isn't about shame, it's about objective data. On the right, define your desired future. This is the person you to become to achieve your goals. Again, be specific and aspirational. This might be the disciplined writer who completes 500 words before checking email, or the energetic person who meal preps healthy food on Sundays. This creates a vivid, compelling vision to pull you forward. This stark contrast creates a powerful psychological tension called cognitive dissonance. Your brain hates the inconsistency between your current actions and your desired identity. It will work tirelessly to resolve this conflict, providing a powerful, intrinsic motivation for change that willpower alone can't match. Now, for the funeral. This is a symbolic ritual to kill off the old you. It's a decisive act of closure that makes your commitment tangible. For one client, an aspiring entrepreneur, this meant deleting all his half-finished business plans and telling his mastermind group, "The idea guy is dead. I am now the execution guy." The funeral makes the change real and final. It could be deleting distracting apps, throwing out every piece of junk food, or even writing a letter to your old self and ceremoniously burning it. You are drawing a line in the sand, making it psychologically difficult to ever go back. Step 2. Identify and break the mental chains. These aren't physical restraints, but they're just as powerful. They're the invisible walls built from what-ifs and I can'ts, the voices of self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and the paralyzing fear of judgment that keep your genius locked away. This is the law of triviality in action. It's a cognitive bias where we give massive weight to insignificant opinions. We're wired to fear social rejection, so we end up fearing a negative comment from a stranger more than the profound, lifelong regret of not trying. Aisha's story is a perfect example. She was a brilliant artist, but her work stayed hidden, fearing anonymous critics. Her weapon was a cost-benefit analysis. She asked herself, what's worse? The tiny possibility of someone I don't know laughing at my art? Or the certainty of me dying with my genius still inside me? Let's make this practical. Grab a pen. Write down your biggest fear holding you back. Now, write down the actual realistic cost if you try and fail. A little embarrassment? A few awkward conversations? Now, write down the cost of trying, the regret, the missed opportunities, the person you'll never become. When you compare the two, you'll see it. That heavy chain you feel, it's 99% illusion. It's a ghost you have the power to walk right through. Step 3. Reprogram your internal software. This is about cognitive behavioral therapy in action. Your identity is a story you tell yourself. Daniel's story, "I'm bad with money," was a self-fulfilling prophecy. You change it by first noticing the toxic script, then consciously replacing it. Use implementation intentions. When I feel the urge to impulse buy, I will transfer that amount to my savings instead. This rewires neural pathways. Step 4. Build with micro-habits. This is where we overcome the biggest hurdle to change, inertia. Grand ambitions are inspiring, but they can also be paralyzing. The sheer scale of writing a book or getting in shape can lead to procrastination. The solution is to think smaller. A micro-habit is a tiny version of a new habit, an action so ridiculously easy that it feels almost effortless to complete. It's about lowering the barrier to entry so you can't say no. This is the essence of the 2-minute rule from James Clear's. Take Laura's goal of writing. Instead of a daunting 10-minute block, her new habit was to simply open the document and write one sentence. Or Miguel, who wanted to get fit. His commitment wasn't a full workout, but just one single push-up. Another example, Sarah wanted to learn French. Her micro-habit was to complete one 2-minute lesson on a language app each day. The magic isn't in the effort of the single action, but in the ritualization of the behavior. With every tiny habit you complete, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You're not just writing one sentence, you're building the identity of a writer. You're not doing one push-up, you're becoming someone who never misses a workout. These small, consistent actions are pieces of evidence that prove your new identity to yourself, forging lasting change through the accumulation of small, undeniable wins. Step 5. Design your future self. This is my favorite step. Elena didn't just wish, she designed. Create a detailed character sheet for your futuristic self. Then make every decision by asking, what would future me do? This is called prospective hindsight or backcasting, and it's a powerfully effective decision-making tool used by psychologists and CEOs. It forces alignment between your present actions and your future goals. The old you is just a collection of outdated algorithms. Your job is to update the software, audit, break chains, reprogram, build micro-habits, and design. The futuristic you is a project, and you just got the blueprint. Download the free Future Self Blueprint worksheet I made for you. Link in description. It walks you through all these steps. Smash that like button if you found this useful, and subscribe for more evidence-based self-improvement.